starting for but just for today, I'm gonna go work out with Bama and Ohio State. We'll see the rest of my teams. The stupid Buckeyes. Yes, I hate them. I went to their game season tickets. Ohio State coming up to East Lansing. So let's have a pass bounce. Let's have a. Oh, I should have chosen West Coast offense. On today's video, I'm going to my Ohio State and Bama, and I'm also going to do Michigan State and my other teams, and see how popular Bama and Ohio State are in the teams. So obviously, we're going to the hottest. Now think about the starting. I think, judging by the picture, I think their starting quarterback is Justin Fields, and we already know their starting running back. The receivers, that is, I think, oh, look at that, I'm playing against Ohio State. Yes, see, it's going to be something like that. Bro, I'm going to play Michigan State versus Ohio State. First Big Ten matchup.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between our visitors and themselves.
This is the first time I've ever played against Ohio State. So the uniforms is going to be interesting. So I'm for sure
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Chase Young. This is going to be fun.
Fields on first down.
Oh, I got Bosa. I got two edge rushers, and we get a pick with Denzel.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I think, yeah, it's Justin Fields. We have Marquise Gowan. We have Ezekiel Elliott as our experts.
Play action. It's Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 30.
Screen is blank. I'm sorry, something happened.
Here, get your star receiver involved.
Okay, I think
start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me,
oh, he fakes the spike. Steps away to his left.
I escaped it. Wide open.
And this is caught at the 8.
In the middle.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
That's a scary theory as well. So.
Back to throw, Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
Wide
and it's
open.
caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas.
Never happy.
There to make the
I am
grab.
never happy.
And the Buckeyes have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Back in, and he muffed it.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a
losers. And he forfeit. So let's go, bro. That won't count. This won't count as my one game from last night. I need for. I mean, you literally rage quit. You see me, I'm down 49, 41 to 20, and then I make a comeback.
Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand and they find spirit. Remember people asking me if I would write lyrics. Oh well, most would fail with the mic in it. Might kill it. Barney with the hat finish. Never shy with it. No L's. See your brother come and shine with it. Oh hell. If they wanna come and try, rip it coattails. I ain't even gonna lie with it. When I'm on the mic, killing, gonna have to 5 minutes. I've been going high with it. Yeah, I'm gonna find mimics then. Kill the mood and fill the force. Still the door, crack the milk. Then we spill some more. Teeth will die. And then we sit back. And then we put up our feet and make a sick track. And I've been cooking for weeks. I made a big batch. And I've been pulling the sweets. I need a gift wrap. Open up your mind. Open up your mind.
It helps you with so much use.
Open up your mind.
After the second shot, there's so many people using
Open up your mind. Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand.
It's Alabama.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between our visitors and themselves. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, it's Fields. Flush to his right. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I don't get it.
And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Fields out to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. From the pistol, here's Elliott. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
One play action, Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buckeyes have taken the early lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense. Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
I'll play like this. I'll play that song.
Onto the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm.
Okay.
Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
This was
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
First down.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
6-0 our score after 1. Now a first down throw, Fields. And Thomas has it. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, 41 yards. And the Buckeyes are going to add on to their lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move.
A sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Have to be something. I have to use this.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick.
Oh, come on, not again. I'm not punting. I'm just gonna call it delay a game.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Thank God, that picture.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That's terrifying.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
All right, so
Fields now to throw. And he's going to be brought
Pick
down
up the
here
block,
in the
Elliott.
backfield.
You suck.
That huge loss on the sack makes
Why
this
am I
job
playing
much
as
more
Ohio State?
difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
They're the most butt
Eluding the pressure
team
right.
out there.
And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk
Honestly,
about.
I'm doing
You can
better
read the
as
receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
I can't wait for next Madden, because I think next Madden they're going to put in Kenneth Walker. Oh, bro, when they put Kenneth Walker. If they do.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Protect your quarterback.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go. It's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So,
hey, if looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill, ayy. Lil' shorty got a bounty, she for sure the most wanted in the Alameda County. I just took one look, I don't stand no chance. Now I'm in too deep, all it took was a glance. I'm a sin, so don't get too close. She gon' come for your heart and your soul, ayy. Better run, better dip before it's too late. One smile, one bullet, do the same thing, bow. Take a shot, show 'em never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't worth the risk. Yeah, you gon' feel it in a kiss. You gon' feel like you the one, you just want us on the list. Don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill. Hold on, I got word that somebody seen her. Said that she was in the valley, hopping out a Beamer, and the bag was a Birkin and the watch was a Rollie. Said she done, hey, that's just what he told me. Damn, ay, yeah, that sound about right. Okay, I'm on the way now, mobbing down 5. Just keep your eyes on her in the meantime. I'ma hit you when I start to pass through the grapevine. Woo, woo. That go the sound of my siren. I go 100.
Why is everybody Ohio State? They suck.
They
just suck.
Cause I gotta dip and run away from her. Here we go now.
Hey.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right.
And here comes Diggs. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Who's in the natty? All right, so we got, what? I don't even know what.
The 31 now on 1st and 10. Namath going to run a sneak.
Why do I
and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm sorry. I would trigger the quarterback.
Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. And right away he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just check it forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkle. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Flushed out right.
He did it sweet.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Buckeyes have taken the early lead. Now for the point after. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. Takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Play fake. Now Namath. Oh, now Namath unable to get away, and they got him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The left side completion to Jones. Past the 20. Touchdown! Julio Jones, 68 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here's Alabama now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead. They're able to move back in front. A try here for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So after the touchdown, the Buckeyes back out to kick this away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. To throw is Namath. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. 20, 10, 5, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Namath. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's Fields. Steps away. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try.
He's faking.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Buckeyes are going to add on to their lead. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game. Told the head coach now's the time. He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ohio State now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Namath. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
On 1st down, Fields. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And they got blown up. Losing yardage of play back at the 44. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And part of one good thing about trying to defend that play You should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Fields rolling to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Fields, 44 yards. And the Buckeyes are going to add on to their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield?
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, the Buckeyes back out to kick this away. Here's Smith to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the...
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Rolling to his right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And touchdown! A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead. They're able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. On to did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
To throw again on second down. Fields. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Complete to Newsom. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on second and 16, Namath. Open man, that's Ozzie Newsom. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first and 10 now, Namath. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Namath to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Fields. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Come on, time out, you stupid.
Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
A big play there on the catch and run. Off play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket.
And he's finding a touchdown. Who else for the Buckeyes?
Great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Buckeyes are going to add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is his cut in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Ohio State now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen...
They want to eat off my plate. They want to eat off me. When I had my vision, you couldn't see it. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that it's so They ask how I get that I'm too busy getting this money, getting this cheddar. My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let him. I won't say that man, but it won't make me better. Me my brush still beef right now, cause he ain't get that letter. Numb to the pain. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, everybody. I can't trust nobody. I need me a chat party. Don't invite me to no party. Pull up in that it's so Big ass, how I get that I'm a hustler, baby. Yeah. You must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. In that it's so They ask how I get that Can't worry about nobody, gotta worry about my business. Don't bring them around me, I don't know their intentions. Don't wanna fall in love, these little trippin'. I stay out the way, gotta make sure I keep my distance. Why they wanna hate me? Crazy. She mad I took her. What's it, baby? Yeah, you must not know me, baby. I'm off to better things. I'm only doing what's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that, it's so They ask how I get that in that, it's so They ask how I get that
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between our visitors and our home team. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. To throw on first down is Namath. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun is Namath. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Namath. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. William Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Namath. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. He's at the 50. The 30. You ain't nothing. 10, 5, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
To throw, Namath. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Here's Namath. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now Namath to throw. As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands.
He's not going to play against us.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Cousins. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flip this quickly out to Fowler. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Play fake, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Namath. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Now the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Namath's throw is taken in by Waddle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Throwing again on 2nd down. Namath. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 58 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention for this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now the Crimson Tide ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this off under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To try again after the sack. Cousins, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
A screen to Bell. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Namath. Flush to his right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Namath. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down. And his guys have taken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and 3. Cousins now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled. Here's a diving catch right side.
No!
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Cousins on first down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th down, Cousins.
Got it.
This is cool.
Got it.
Fowler.
Touchdown, Spartans.
Benny Fowler, 28 yards. And the Spartans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because
pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking deep downfield. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. And now, is it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. I was just confused on that one. I had 3rd down written. It said 3rd down on the scoreboard. Do you think the sideline lost track? Maybe they thought it was 4th?
What's your comment? Yo, what's up? I've been doing this forever.
And look, I love my football north of the border as much as anyone, but here it's 4 downs. All right, I can't believe they tried it that way.
He gave me hope.
Nothing doing.
So I'm 4th and 28.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together in a real game before. So they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
Yeah, it was. So messed up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On third down, here's Bell. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on rush coming, and he's taken down. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Flush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Tide add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And the Hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's now or not.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
They go play action. Cousins. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5.
35 yards.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Toxico Burrows.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Spartans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now I know what people do. They will try and score again. So if I knew this game,
and now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here.
nice.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
I think he got short.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, it was a good game.
Looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Namath. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Play fake. Now Namath. And this one is incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
He's out.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it was a good video. The ending was, it was good. And I'll see you guys in another video.